And welcome everyone to the 305 Goddess channel. I appreciate you all being here, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that belly, getting the live notifications. Who is this perfectness coming out? How are you? I hope everyone is doing very, very swell. All right, Virgo wanted to pop out. Let's go. We're dealing with Libra. Perfectness. Perfect. And if you have it in your chart, let's go. I'm gonna light the candle right now. I'm gonna shake the room. So I guess this is going to be interesting. Because my lip gloss is popping. And plus I just have to because we in the cold and it's really cracking up here. What was cracking? Everything. Okay. Pluto wanted to drop out. That's a double-edged sword. Card number 22. I correlate to looking in the mirror. You may be dealing with someone who is, y'all sending off like the same energy. Yeah, Libra has some of this reading anyway. You might want to look at that. But the point is, it's like a balance coming in. What is it? Aries. Number one, it's a focus need to be done, especially like I said, we have this in your chart. So what is this one? Scorpio. A lot of people been getting this card, really. Card number 8, having to walk away into this brand new cycle. Some people don't even understand when cycles come along, so it's hard to move right along. And it's like Scorpio is the leader right now. That's transformation. Is death. It's about getting a hold of your feelings, stabilizing, balancing. Yeah, your feelings. Cancer energy coming out. Virgo coming in, getting back to yourself. Yes. Card number 4. We talked about stabilizing yourself. Also, this is about getting back to yourself so you can continue building your foundation. I do see where you like trying to show some type of love. I mean, you are the opportunist. That's how they say it. So it's like you're not gonna really try to cut yourself short, but just when you think, we talked about this double-edged sword, Pluto, that wanted to flip out on you, but it's a whole nother story, Virgo. If you have time for it, come back. Make sure you subscribe. I'm pretty sure we'll be talking about it. So here we are, broken heart 9. It's a wish fulfillment, feeling like it's not one. You're probably thinking too much about some things. I mean, because the point is, what's gonna happen is, what it is what it is. You may be called to be independent at this time because you too in your feelings for this situation to just be carrying on. So like we have to get back to ourselves. That's gonna be about ourselves, for ourselves. I mean, you need to be. It's all adding up because even if you were guarded to things, that's just why you need to. The more of a reason to be focused independently on yourself right now for the time being, and what you really truly need to be doing to keep your foundation afloat in this Cancer water energy. So it's a lot of walking away you have to do. You got to keep walking. Now let me see you walk it out. Now let me see you walk. Indecisions. I feel like some of you are walking into indecisions. Also, which is could be a good thing. So many more options coming up to where you have to make some great decisions now. That's why you got to get back to yourself. Get this good head on your shoulder. Get up out your feelings. I mean, it's like you drowning in your feelings right now. So who am I to tell you to get up out your feelings? But this is not. I mean, the point is, this is where you are right now. How long are you going to be there? I need to clear this notification because I don't even know what be coming through. Okay. Yeah, clear some stuff up so you can, get rid of a lot of stuff so you can see what the opportunities really are, Virgo. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be perfect at spotting everything out. I mean, I wanted to put you up here, but you actually coming out. So I'm going to just put you up here anyway. And you ain't got nobody coming out, which means, once again, just when you want to come here for somebody else, what about what you have going on? What about yourself? Well, what I have going on involves so many other people. If that's the case, Cancer, Libra, so far, let's continue. And yourself, Virgo, twice. If you needed confirmation, double look. You had to look twice at this bitch. I have to look myself in the mirror. It must be me. Card number 50, Angel of Strength. All right. I feel like I be laughing sometimes, and I probably don't need to. Forgive me, I just live such a happy life because I choose to. As much as shit can try to make me unhappy, for what? Virgo. I'm the GOAT. I have Virgo in me. I'm the Libra with Virgo. I mean, I don't know if you're the Virgo with Libra. I'm not sure, but the point being, I done goated this shit. They goated me. Like, I done learned how to conquer, master. You're going to have to get this, go with the Angel of Strength. Remember we said we was going somewhere. Here, flying very high, far away. We went from 8, well, we have 50 to 7. So it's really telling me 4. I'm going to start there. Give me a real number on the board, which is deep down in your feelings, Cancer. So we done went from 4 and just went all the way up to 50. The Angel of Strength has helped you prevail. If that's the word I'm looking for, help you rise. Go with it. Believe in it. Because as we have card number 7, which is the community, that's going, back down. I want to say to earth, because you went from under the sea 4 to up a little bit to 7. rising to sea level or some shit like that. Went way up in the airplane, way out of the water. Now we don't come back and we in the boat. Let's say we in the boat now. Okay, so let's chill. Oh yeah. And then we have this 8. So that's a good combination. 7. So you have 57, right? So we have to work on these two. 50 and 7, which is going with the angel of strength and seeing where it takes you. It seems like it's going to be to a new community. Card number 7. So now that you have taken that direction, you're going to come into card number 8, which is indecision. Like I told you, you're probably coming into so much more. You may have a couple indecisions, but check this out. I see you need the strength because it's like the community is all up in this. So that's why it's like so many indecisions. Maybe because it's going everywhere. Usually when you have it to yourself, keep it to yourself, you can control it. But once you give it out or, do too much with other people, with whatever the situation is, it's just like it gets uncontrollable at times. Deep down in it, if you want to go that deep with the Cancer, the crab be swimming all under the sand. That's deeper than the water. That's under the fucking sand. Ain't no water it's water in the sand, but it's more sand than water. Never mind. So this like hermit, right, on land, which is the Cancer. This is all you, Virgo. You can blame the Cancer. You can blame the other Virgo. You can blame the Libra. Yeah, I see Aries. Yeah, I think I did. But it's time to observe. You must be observant. I want to say the community, which might be the Libra, Cancer, other Virgos. I'm not fucking sure. They may be observing you, your collaborators. Coming together. So it's time to embrace going to a new level and come together there. Let's work on coming together with things. I just began straight into your reading and I fucked it up. Not really. Oh, okay. I messed it up. Heal. It's time for healing. Card number 17. Another 7, which is 8. Another 8. So we're focusing on these new options and walking into them, being very careful. Third party energy. So, I don't see no settling right now. Okay. I see being independent right now and loving, being appreciative of your energy, and it's hard to get along with others. It's called collaborating. Some people don't know how to collaborate. So, we just know how to get it how we live. And most people, it's called building your own business. It's just having a role so you can stay focused because you don't want to just not be doing shit. And then you already, people don't know how to collaborate. So you find a way to get to it. So the point is, I see right now, you're taking the opportunity to heal. So probably not being so much around people, although it's people to be around, I see. And you're not feeling helpless and hopeless. For some of you who feel in that energy, you're probably clear on what led you to being here in that energy. Some of you may be a little confused, need some more help because it seems as if you don't see what led to that, like which route led to that. It may be like a whole bunch of different shit. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it's even one route that you're blocking, because at least if you tell the truth to yourself and open that shit up. I don't even know, because some of you been going in the damn, you need to heal. If truth come out, because Libra is the truth. You have the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so it's like, don't lie to yourself. That path has to be clear. And it's like, what, lie to everybody else? No, don't lie at all. Win or lose. Be clear, be honest on everything. That's why they even have to put a draw in that bitch, because it's like win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna win anyway, but I mean, just in case I don't, you know. And most of those understand where the loss come in at. Okay, but it's more so love. If you want to work with people, like I say, you don't. A lot of people, it's not that you don't have to. It's just a lot of people. It's understandable that people don't work well together. You know, it's not. That's just over the board. That's not an excuse. So, with third party energy, is a way to get work. Now, if you're gonna lie to yourself on how to get it, you probably never gonna find it. But you clear of that. That's why you need some healing. Okay, base chakra. So some of you probably need to start over from the beginning. I mean, Merry Christmas, but I say give yourself a fresh start, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's being honest. We have 17, 8, and 5. That's a lot of decreasing, and not majorly. It's, getting rid of this, and then, getting rid of some of that. And then, let's see what we find ourselves at. But it's like being clear of what you get rid of and why you feel like you need to be getting rid of that. And even if you don't come to a conclusion, at least you thought about some shit to get rid of. That's what needs to go, whether you figure out why it needs to go or not. So give yourself a clear plate, Virgo. Deception, get rid of that. Leave that on the outside. Deception and envy, and definitely do not render that envy shit, because that comes back to you tenfold. So like, don't deceive yourself. Harmony, bring harmony. Definitely don't deceive others. That's deceiving yourself, by the way. All right, because you can't deceive others. Just when you thought, just when you, it's not a battle, it's a warfare. Spiritually. So you don't tell yourself what to do. If you listen to your higher self, that's where you go. You don't know the game plan. You never will, because the motherfuckers always making some shit up. So it's best you pay attention to figure out what to do and where to go. Definitely not having it all in the bag like you an Aquarius. I'm about the only motherfuckers that think that. I know Virgo, some of the Virgos, that's why y'all call yourself ghosts. But then you have to learn how to balance it like a Libra. Some of the Virgos that done got too high horse. Like they just was, okay. It's like the community, whatever, it's the community here with too much. When you could have better options in the community, it could look a different way. If that's making any sense to you. Virgo, Queen of Diamonds, bring harmony. And I'm pretty sure you feel that what I'm saying, but for this to come out in a reading, I didn't want all these cards, I promise you. It's a conflict. But with the 5 of Clubs, it's more saying for this reading to come out, it's like you already knew this, but now you're being surprised that this is what it's going to hit on, versus it can hit on so many different other things that you got going on. But it's like, clear up some shit. That's what we have to do in life. Clear some shit up little bit by little bit by little bit. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Evidently you need it. It's about a union, a marriage. So it's like somebody proposed to you. Okay. So it's like a proposal came in and you said you're going to work with it. I guess like you communicated with it. So this person is reversed, if you can see. It's like bumping heads with what you want to work with. And it's like this person not even in their right mind. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Libra showing up. This Gemini, though. So, hi, babies. How are you? Virgo's in the building. So, yeah. It's a storm. Now, see, the concern is, I read that back here. When I say it's a marriage here, well, the conflict showing out with the 5 of clubs. So, you want to assume something is wrong, but this does not always have to mean it's bad. It could mean like, can we get rid of this problem? It is a, situation. So here we have it. You have the communicating, so it looked like it's going good, but then that's why I had to point out this motherfucker is reversed. So as bad as you want it to go good, what his cards is saying, or how good as it can get, here we have it. You're going to have to move with that shit. So if you're not moving with it, you losing. Win a fucking loss, or you going to win. I just had to read that just like that because I couldn't make up no other story. Because even if I want to say move away from it, but it looked like you still with the person, this storm is with the person. So it's like, but it's a loss. It's a storm, and it's like, but it can get better. I wish it could, but it's already telling me and it's not even what's bad about the storm is that people not in their right mind, which is making the storm worse. So the storm gonna be there regardless. People have relationship problems anyway, but when the shit like that, it's a wreck. So it's a total loss. And then like for money, that's reverse. It ain't even no money in it. And no love. But you want to keep it. I don't know. That's just what the cards say right now. It says that you got into it. I don't know if you want to keep it. But I think is that what you need to realize? That is there. Like, yeah, I got into this, but this motherfucker is like, this is not working out. As much as I want to, even the card reader said that the card says it's not working out. Why? Because even at the end of the day, if ain't no money there, I ain't gonna love it. No matter how much it can work out. So that's just being for real. If you be honest with yourself, Virgo. And it may be the situation, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna let nobody that's out of their mind stress me and that's broke. I'll be by myself all day, every motherfucking day. That's probably why I am now. But I ain't gonna lie, I got my twin flame at me, but we still have troubles, trying to figure out. But I'm like, he still love me, huh? So it's like people will love you, but do you love them? But I don't see no love. Now, whether they don't love you or you don't love them, I'm gonna call it on you don't love them, Virgo, because ain't no money there. Or I can call it like this person out of their mind because they know that they in the storm and it's already lost because they not gonna take care of that if they don't, if they not gonna, if ain't no money there, they not gonna love it. So it could play like that too, Virgo. So that's why it has a big factor to do if no one is being productive or if there ain't no money, if the income is not high, that's the 10 of Pentacles. This is like a gold digging ass energy reverse with the 6 of Hearts next to it. That's the conflict. 6 to the 5. Basic, right? If you really put shit in perspective and order. we getting married and it seems like everything can go fine, but then I mean, it's not about because you don't have no money, I don't love you. No, it's like I'm not gonna be taking all this shit and you ain't got no money. Where the fuck could the love be? All right. I don't know if everybody got that, but for the ones who did, stay with me. That's why it's a difference. I mean, you have a whole black out, and then you have some light because it's like Virgo when you in that tunnel, you in that cave. You know, it's very dark until you know for a minute sometimes until you see the light. So it's more so understanding how you get in there, what you into the something about this there Eight of Wands want to keep showing. Eight of Clubs. You want to keep talking and communicating and going forward and traveling, going along with it and all that shit. I'm gonna stop right now and see what the fuck this shit got to say. Page of Cups. Maybe somebody want to get some love to it. But Nine of Cups, it's a wish fulfillment. I said that from the beginning. Someone is, fulfilled with, but not in love. So I would take this back to, you could want to be there, but you don't like what's going on and you pray it change. That's the conflict, deception and envy. You can't believe what's going on. I mean, but you see it. Also, it's like, but it's like, okay, I'm just gonna heal from it. It's nothing I can do about it. But it hurts. And then you still trying to figure out what you're gonna do about it. Nine of Cups, goddamn. Indecision. All right, y'all, that just spinning while my legs up. I meant to say hands up. My bad. Okay, here we have it. Hello? What's up, baby? Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, talk to you later. All right. Either they don't love you, or you have to like look at the truth and see if you really love this type of shit. Like, really, it's telling me you don't love them either. If they showed you this type of shit, that's why you don't love them. That's what you're gonna blame it on. But you can't just keep saying I love them. No, what the fuck, you don't. You can't love this shit. Okay, you did. Okay, whatever. But we're gonna have to move. Get your shit and move. Cause this is not the epitome. This is not what you should be in. Even if it is love. This not for right now. So it's gonna go back to Virgo. Everybody is going through this right now. It's a lot of people going through this in particular, but everyone is moving with this chariot. This goddamn Cancer. Okay. Now, whether you're moving figuratively speaking to another location, or you just moving jobs. Hell, you could be just moving. Yeah, Sagittarius. I didn't do Sagittarius yet. Nope. They on the chocolate block. They coming. Woo. Next. But it's everyone is in a cycle of going into something new. It should not be a guess if we're going to move or not. Be happy that something new is happening. be ready if you don't stay ready. But just know, just keep hearing everyone is moving right now, no matter what type of move it's going to be. It's a karmic cycle. It's a change, should I say, between moving and transforming, between the chariot and death. You know, hell, even so, you know, my condolences to a lot of people. It's like it's a lot of deaths right now. Even so, it's a lot of transformations right now. You don't have that. You have, you know, you still have change, but it's like, come on, let's move along. Let's pack what we have. I mean, we're still living and have somewhere to go. Okay, so here we are, devil. Keep that bad energy on the outside. It's the negative, the toxic. I feel like if you want to have this relationship, keep it on the outside, but it's just telling me nothing is working in here anyway. And that's what's being toxic about it, because you like it, but you always trying to figure shit out in it. That's why it can't be love. This can't be love. Is that Jennifer Hudson? Whatever. Because I don't even think the lyrics go like that. But this is toxic, Virgo. Because yeah, you got married, but I would say to the wrong person. And then not only that, it's like a soulmate. And not only that, you like it because of the position, which is not going to pan out for you. That's what it looked like, because it's a win or lose. Just as even it looked like a winning situation. That's why you feel like you're losing. So that's why instead of moves beyond that, I ain't try to speak it up, but here it is. You had a magician to the death with a reverse, and this came out in the last reading. Whoever the hell I did, Leo, about the tower. You having something similar, because you don't have the death card up right. You more so have a reverse where, you know, thank God it's not a dying situation. I'm also seeing what things, it's not like it's coming to an end, but with the transformation coming out, you be damned if you're not gonna transform while the whole world is. So you're gonna be the only person that don't. What's next to it? You better make some magic happen, because you're gonna be left behind. Because I just told you about transformation before it came out. So no, you don't have to move. You don't have to transform. But what you must do is make the magic happen. So just go ahead and put it all together. Understand, you know, this shit is not a dying situation. Thank God that, you know, it didn't have to lead to certain shit. But we must transform and make this magic happen. But it's a make the magic happen and transform, especially for some of y'all who having a hard time transforming because you feel like it's not needed, or you don't want to put it to an end, or you know, it ain't really dead, or you know, although the death card is here. And I also see marriages with shit that's connected to it, even from finances to, you know, children, to whatever, that you don't want it to end. It is a wish fulfillment, but you have to go too far doing too much shit in it. So how fulfilling could it be? What to this King of Wands, making the magic happen? I mean, it's like you don't want to kill him, but you want shit to end. You want shit to be deadly for this Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It's like drinking that damn poison, that toxic shit. You had the devil and death. Who you think you poisoning? The high priestess to the hermit. You better think about this. It's yourself. That's why you called to make the magic happen. No, ain't nobody gonna die. No, it ain't really no dying need. It's just, you know, get with the program. Before all this, get back to yourself, the hermit. I did say it. You probably been feeling like that, but the high priestess said it's that time. It's like, why you was like that before, and why is it right now? Now you want something to do, make the magic happen. It's like they don't want to. I don't know. This came out straight sideways. What is this? The King of Cups to the Six of Wands. So what it's telling me, you remember how we were stressing like somebody don't love somebody. So it's like the king, maybe they have some love done. That's why Virgo, I mean, it's not, it don't have to be you. So I would say more if you're dealing with a king, it could be the Cancer. But whoever this king is, it's like a win or lose situation, and it's willing to be successful. And it's like, I still have love for you, but it's like, where's the love? You know? So let me see what type of guy. Maybe some of y'all need a private. I don't know. The person still say, it's iffy though, but I can still see what ain't no love there. And there's too much magic trying to be made. And it's not like you gotta, it's nothing to, do you have to walking away shit? No. It came out 8, which will be helpless and hopeless. And you're looking for a better in the future or whatever. It also is saying you should be, and you're not, if that's the case, but you need the healing. But this is referring to, it's not like you have to just end it and move right along so far. Like, where are you going? It's about understanding what's going on, healing the situation. When it's time to move, trust. You're gonna get the boost, the push. Even if you can't go nowhere right now, it's not for you to just sit and heal, chill, heal. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. It's go time. Believe in that. If it's making any sense. But some of you feel like this person don't love you and you don't love them. I'm seeing what's this king might love you a little bit. So if you had any kind of questions with that, but I don't know, maybe that'll change things. Let me see something. Because it's saying they'll be successful. But let me see what's next. Okay, third party energy, Jesus. Ten of Swords is a backstabbing situation. And it's options here in the new karma wheel that we were talking about with the devil. Which is like I said, you have the death and the devil. But the devil coming up, right? Because as much as things, you probably don't want things to come to an end as toxic as things probably could be. I see where it was a soulmate connection and shit got twisted. That's why the king is like this. Something twisted. So, options came in and a new karma cycle came in. And it's like someone choose to do to seek options and see if it's something new. Yeah, it might have been toxic, but it was because somebody was iffy. So I don't, it's not like, it's like, do not play the blame game. Most definitely don't. That's why by the time you have to look in the mirror and see what you're going to deal with, because sometimes you don't have to be there while it's going on. That's how you save grace, save yourself. Ain't nobody going to save you. You have to save yourself. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's the world, man. It's the world. Kanan, take a step back. It's like once you take the step back, you can kind of heal. A lot of things will be revealed. You'll hold more. You'll contain more. You'll have more at beck and call. It's like you'll have so much shit in reach. It'll be a new you. Virgo, that's who you are. The opportunities you get. You have everything. You the greatest out of the it's the scale. That's why I don't know how to say this, but it's like with the opportunities, you're not gonna see Capricorn like really getting it like that, although they could. And those who do, it's still kind of in the background. Taurus, is there your Lord Jesus? How was your year? It will reflect to how Taurus is. And I had a wonderful year, but I can see others. Like we can see what 2021 was about, the struggle. And Virgo, you are always there, available. I'm talking about opportunities drop in your lap. Even with Taurus, they get it and be like, yeah, a lot of people trying to figure out what to do with it, but it's like a light bulb need to go off. If you could take a step back and just receive some blessings more so than, this devil and death. Some of you probably need to realize it's not gonna die. It ain't an end to it. It's not like you have to walk away, let go. If that was what you was thinking, some of you kind of married to this. Like I said, it's a family. So even if it's a divorce involved, you still have children. You just learn how to be a greater co-parenter, however that shit is. Because community is definitely here. It's just how you gonna look to the community, or how you gonna be with your next person, knowing that you have this great wish fulfillment. It's like you would want it to work out with this person, but I would say this is not your person. That's just what I would say. Or it's not working out right now because I have to keep telling everyone it's a new karma cycle. Everyone is learning how to be friends right now. I mean, for those who don't have this great ass relationship, even if you do have this tight ass relationship, you find yourself coming back into this friendship energy. That's what's going on right now for a lot of relationships. So imagine the ones that's not really making it. And I have some that's like they trying to start over and be friends. Let's start from there. And what you should start from the beginning anyway. But like I said, this karma cycle is for a lot of people doing that. So go with the blessings and do not stress yourself, Virgo. We starting over from fresh, from start. No matter what happened. Okay? And you're going to get it again. Take a step back. It's time to take a step back and trust the universe. The galaxy has your back if you're going to go with it, because it trusts that you was going to trust it. So it say, okay, I'm going to work it out for you. Clear your head, Virgo, like a Libra. I had to do that. I had to get my cleanse. I had to do my cleanse because I knew what I was going through, what I was preparing for. So, maybe you want to get my cleanse, Virgo. Clear your mind either way. Win or lose. Like, don't worry about losing. Win. Just win. I mean, easier said than done, right? That's why I got my cleanse. But the point is, that's like, even after my cleanse, that's just why I say it. If I just could have done that, but now I do it easier. It's just, I don't think so much. I don't overthink. I let it flow. I don't worry about shit. Worrying? Who? I don't even know what that is. I'm too goddamn happy to worry. It's like I never know shit. I don't care about shit. I just go with the flow, and the flow is ready. I want to be in the flow. God damn it, Virgo. Woo! All right, now Wolverine, let's get tough. Okay, it's time to if somebody chopping their jaws too much to the community, you communicate too much. That's all you want to do is talk. Especially, it's about getting some understanding if you're doing all that talking. All right. So you're a lot tougher than you think. I feel like even with Ladybug behind that, it's like it's a this is a time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. Slow down, heal, expect greatness, all wins. Let's go. And then that's another thing with my clients. I feel it's what you believe in. Let's get it in. Everything is great. No opportunity is bad. None of mine. Because that's what I believe. And that's what happens. Everything is great over here. Just get greater and greater. Nothing is bad. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. Well, I read Ladybug. Someone told me to read it. Because it was telling me, slow down, Virgo, calm down. Because the more you get into, the more your feelings get convoluted. That's why people like to stay by themselves to themselves. They don't like to be all mixed up with people and energies. Okay, Manatee. Now this is back down in the deep. See, Ladybug on the earth, down to earth, but you really kind of want to be balanced with the Libra. That's the air sign, because you could be all up in your head sometimes, and then all in your feelings. So it's like 3 different elements right there. Accept the situation as it is, rather than fighting to change it. You are the only thing that you can do. Transform. You don't want to be in that energy. Do something different. Hard to say. I'm even going to like when you want to switch a job. That's when you just just get up and go. You want to apply for it. Make sure you're ready. Whatever. Relationships, marriages that's coming to an end. And this one, I don't even see where it's not a marriage no more. This because that's not the time for. I feel like it was never a marriage, but it carried on as one. So this is just what it is, and you trying to figure out indecision if and when is the divorce. Okay, but as this marriage is here, it's like comparable to what you're gonna do next. Sometimes you don't want to rush into with who, depending on your situation, right? That's why I had to slow down and to chill, to heal, and it's a lot to take in, Virgo. Go into that hermit mode so you can hear yourself. It's a lot, and then when you come out, don't panic. Work on all those things, and they can't be done all at one time. Compartmentalize this first, put this over here, and some of that shit go together. So you got to pick from over here, and different colors, and knit it and make a pattern. Just fucking pictures, shit. I don't know. Splash spirituality. I'm talking about get your walk right with the one, the higher power, the Lord Jesus Christ, the Almighty. That's what it is. And it comes from within yourself because he speaks through us. It's not like on a loudspeaker. You know what? God damn it. If you needed any assurance, this reading gave it to you, Virgo. That's all this was, confirmation. Like, because this is not what we had to talk about. Not at all. But we find ourselves having to make this magic happen because, man, this shit ain't gonna never end. It's like a lot of shit that's just not gonna never end, never change, or whatever, or however it is. But it's on your end also. So if that is not gonna change, you do. Do something different. You whatever. Ain't no sitting there complaining and talking about it. It's enjoy the blessings, honey. And I'm gonna go get the next one. Win or loss. I'm gonna win. That was a loss. Understand, even though I ain't want it to be, or it's not really a loss, or like it's losing, that shit just not working out. So I'm gonna just go do this. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, standards too fucking low. Need to hire them. They need to go way higher. Need to raise them. Raise them to the roof. Spiritual awakening. Somebody is understanding. It's going to rain down on them, whether it's in a dream, fruition, daydream, deja vu. It comes to them like a light bulb. It's something that's going to hit, and it's like, whether even this video, like you right, but even somebody gonna just even think, because it's gonna go through the healing process and see the light. It's a lot of light to be seen from the bottom to the top. It's like going through a whole, here it is, like waking up in the morning to going to sleep at night. So whether you have a dream in the morning or, I don't even feel like it's a nightmare, because I feel like with, what is this, 8 and 17, this is like more maturing. So it's like you have the dream, which is like a regular dream, and you kind of get more out of it than what it's not so bad once you realize the reality. It's like really seeing that light from this half to the other half. Well, right here it feel like it's on both ends, but that's why if you can but you gotta want to see it versus it being a nightmare. Like, just look at it in a different perspective. But shit, that's the win or lose, because you still have light, but it's like it's the perspective versus what happens. And that's why, like, sometimes you could just let it go, because it's not that detrimental, but it's like whatever you get yourself into, you have to make the magic happen. Once again, going into spiritual awakening with spirituality and standards. Most people would rather stay the fuck in the house or stay the fuck away, or like, it don't be that deep with other people, because it's a warfare, spiritual warfare out here, and some shit just everybody got time. Why? Because we only here to live and die. Why the fuck be on E when I can have a full fucking tank? Go get a full tank, Virgo. Okay? Don't be depleting yourself for others or even yourself. Keep yourself. That's the wake up, brush your teeth, get in the shower, all that good stuff. Take a bath. Sometimes I gotta soak. Do that. A lot of people don't like to sit in their own water. Like, you can't just get up and wash the fuck off. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, win or lose. Some of you probably need to sit in that shit and see how dirty, what dirt really fucking look like. How dirt? Why the fuck am I that dirty? All right, Virgo, love you, babies. Can't wait to see you next time here. Next time, for real. On this backstabbing shit coming out. Keep that on the outside. I don't know why I see that. Conflict, backstabbing. Just learn how to get along. Healing, love. That's the assurance. It's no excuse. Win or loss. Love you, babies. Can't wait to see you next time on the 305 Goddess channel. Check, check.